I haven't posted a video for a while, but I thought I would here. This is a, instead of doing like J.D. Krolik's and Earl Scruggs breaks, I thought I'd do some of my favorite banjo breaks from maybe a little more obscure banjo players. This is a Jimmy Arnold break. Jimmy Arnold was a banjo player that was active through the 70s. He did some great solo stuff. He also played with Keith Whitley, I think in New Tradition. Also played in a band called Country Store with Keith. Um, in the 80s, he quit music altogether, became a tattoo artist, and kind of got into some shady stuff, went to jail, but kind of a bit of a sad story. But a phenomenal banjo player, some great stuff. And the break that I'm going to talk about is Working Man Blues, a break that he did with Cliff Waldron and New Shades of Grass. And I'll just get right into it, and I'll play it a little slow and then kind of kick into it and talk about some of the cool stuff on it. And that's the full break, and it starts off with this instead of doing it, so it breaks up that kind of that Foggy Mountain break with this slide on the third to the fourth on the G string, and then back up to this, and then G string, and then a little bit of a kickoff. But now it does this really cool thing. There's the old Joe Clark, and it's basically doing that. He's hammering on, bringing the index finger up to the second fret on the D, and then this middle finger, third fret, flick off, a pull off, and then hits. Now it does all index middle, and then up to the fifth. So it goes. And then does this kind of modal lick where it's a B string, first fret, and then flatted third, and then a bit of a bend. So it goes. So slow that down. And then he's playing, I love this lick. It's a C7, and so second fret on the D, first fret, so the C, and then flatted seventh to give that C7 sound. And he's doing a pinch on the D and the B string, and then flicks a pull off with the index finger. And then he does this cool syncopated. And then he lifts up his middle finger, so it's just the third fret and the first fret. Third fret on G, first fret on B string. So and then this sounds easy. I had a heck of a time with it. It's a 4/5 slide, pinch, and then index in between with the G string. And then fifth string again, and then pinch. So, and then D7, and just forward roll. So forward roll, and then a double single string, fourth to open on the D string. 2, 3, fourth, and now he slides kind of into nowhere. He does a slide up just to give that cool gliss, and then does a chromatic or a melodic lick on the eighth, eighth, eighth on the D and the B, and then 10th on the G, and then open D string, 6th fret on the G string, and then he alternates between the G string and the B string, and always doing that D string in between. Back to that first fret on the B, and then bend on the flatted 3, flatted 4. So now instead of going, he does. So that whole lick is. So a really, really cool way to end it. So let's get it up to speed. Let's put in the song. So if I'm singing Working Man Blues, and I said, hey, hey, working man like me, never been on welfare, there's just one place I won't be, but I'll be working, long as these two hands are fit to you. Drink my beer in tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. And that is the Jimmy Arnold lick from the Cliff Waldron and New Shades of Grass on the Merle Haggard cover of Working Man Blues. And I do have the tablature. I'll link it down below. And I hope that introduces maybe a few people into the Jimmy Arnold world of banjo picking. Very, very cool player and definitely worth checking out. And yeah, happy picking.